eyes are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the wooden neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks. I poured my last confession into a chipped ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole I cannot even look up. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. The bleeding of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song, feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong. But this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free. So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron groan. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold. My vocal cords are torn from the screaming in the dark. The smallest ember can ignite a monumental spark. The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust, lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain. A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that will bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound. God will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground. I've been traded like a token in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disaster on this deserted tree. But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest, slowing down the engine that was robbing my rest. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic, desperate pace. The patience of the faithful will bring ultimate relief. The slide guitar is howling like a tiger in a cage, unleashing all the passion of a righteous, holy race. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain. A roots rock revolution that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. Symphony of friction, turning into victory, rewriting all the chapters of our complicated history. Bleeding fret, let the structural oppression finally cease. Play it raw, play it true. Bleeding fret, making all the old things new. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. We pray, let the metal scream.
Wake up from the nightmare
Into Jah, beautiful dream.
No more pain,
Eternal remain. Bleeding frets down secure. The mahogany counter is stained with amber spills. I'm looking for a remedy to cure these midnight chills. My lace stockings are snagged, my velvet shoes are wet from walking through the alleyways of sorrow and regret.
You entered like a sailor with the scent of salty wood, offering a sanctuary that I never understood. I poured a double measure of that bitter southern mash, watching all our historical grievances dissolve into the ash. The tide of the world will manipulate your mind, leaving you intoxicated, ignorant and blind. They sell you artificial comfort in a shiny crystal glass, but the temporary pleasure is gonna quickly pass. Put down the heavy bottle, sister, listen to the sea.
There is a clean vibration that can set your spirit free.
The waves of righteousness are washing over
The sand, bringing true salvation to this dry and weary land. The room is spinning gently from the venom in my veins.
Jah will wash away the residue of all your earthly pain.
The slide guitar is drifting like a message in a flash,
Stripping away the falsehood of our heavy daily mass.
drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander and nowhere left to hide.
A sultry
Slow motion blues to calm my frantic pulse.
a roots rock meditation.
When the system is false,
Slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets.
we are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets.
They build their corporate empires on a foundation of sand, trading human dignity for a piece of stolen land. They wanna see you wallow in the valley of despair, breathing in the poison of their synthetic air. But the current of creation is a power they can't control.
It flows inside the rhythm that rejuvenates your soul.
So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibrations sound.
We are standing secure on the consecrated ground. I spent too many evenings in the neon lighted bars, chasing after phantoms in our expensive broken cars. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the damage of a decade's wasted years.
But your slow island cadence is like velvet on a wound,
slowing down the engine to which my frantic heart was tuned.
I'll trade their golden chalice for this muddy ocean breeze,
and let your steady bassline put my restless mind at ease. The fireflies are dancing in the jasmine bush.
There is no requirement for a frantic shovel push.
The slide guitar is soaring like a seagull in the dark,
leaving on our consciousness a permanent hole. vibration.
When the system is false,
slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets.
we are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets.
Of late,
can you taste the sweetness
of the salt upon your lips?
We are sailing away
on the most righteous of ships.
It's a beautiful release
from the friction of the town,
where the high-class blues
and the roots rock melodies drown.
Whiskey tide,
let it carry me away,
guide the vessel safely to a brighter dawning day.
So warm,
so slow,
let the spirit overflow.
Drowning our tribulations in this heavy whiskey tide. Nowhere left to wander, and nowhere left to hide.
So tree,
slow motion blues to calm my frantic blow.
A roots rock meditation.
When the system is false, slide that metal cylinder across the vintage frets. We are erasing the ledger of our burdens and regrets. Whiskey tide,
washing over me
into the ocean of liberty.
The glass is empty,
Jah love is plenty.
Whiskey tide,
fade into the night. Velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door.
The brass section is silent, the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told.
You enter like a gentleman, with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land.
They tried to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But the frequency of justice cannot be suppressed by any silver mute that the rulers manufactured. So let the copper horn blow, let the vibration extend to the very corners of the earth where the rivers finally bend. The horn is playing softly, a tune of old regret. Jah will help your heavy heart
to forgive and to forget.
The slide guitar is gliding
like a ribbon in the air,
wiping away
the residue of sorrow and despair.
Moving to the cadence
of this muted trumpet tonight,
stepping through the smoke
until we reach the morning light. Sophisticated jazz blues
to ease my aching chest,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver cylinder across the silk like string. midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear sheep's clothing to wander through the hall. They try to build their empires on a shifting sandy wall. They promise you the luxury of a material king, but they cannot give you the happiness that true love can bring. So step into this rhythm, let your heavy feet be light. We are dancing on a cloud of righteousness tonight. The skank up on the guitar is as smooth as costly wine, a beautiful connection of your human soul and mind.
I've been wearing rough burlap for the majority of my days, scraped by the sharp edges of their sophisticated ways. My throat is raw from screaming at the unresponsive crowd, waiting for a savior to lift this heavy cloud. But your elegant vibration is like cream upon my skin, soothing the turbulence that was raging deep within. I'll trade my heavy armor for the soft, luxurious groove, and let the gentle tempo dictate how my body moves.
Trumpet is unmuting,
The sound is getting clear.
the stars in the heavens are
Beginning to appear.
the slide guitar
It's singing,
like a nightingale in June.
keeping our perspectives perfectly harmoniously in tune. Moving to the cadence
Of this muted trumpet,
tonight
stepping through the smoke.
until we reach the morning light. A sophisticated jazz blues,
To ease my aching chest,
roots rock meditation
for the weary.
and oppressed. Slide that silver cylinder across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Wrap me in the comfort of this everlasting sound.
We were lost in the wilderness,
But now we have been found.
no more jagged edges.
No more bitter cold.
We are walking on a pathway made of spiritual gold.
It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet.
So smooth, play that.
Home for me, natural vibration.
Let the spirit be free.
Just slide with me softly, highly exalted and costly. Moving to the cadence of this muted trumpet tonight, stepping through the smoke until we reach the morning light. A sophisticated jazz blues,
To ease my aching chest,
a roots rock meditation
for the weary.
and oppressed. Slide that silver cylinder across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing.
Yeah.
The velvet drapes are closed inside this empty cabaret. I sit beside the piano, watching the shadows play. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I don't think I have the energy to walk out of that door.
The brass section is silent, the microphone is cold. Just another tragic melody that has already been told.
You enter like a gentleman with a trumpet in your hand, looking like a stranger in this desolated land.
They tried to mute the trumpet of the revolutionary voice, leaving the beautiful people with no alternative choice. They want you to sing a song that is pleasant and polite, so you won't stand up against.
corroded and the iron is turning brown. I'm sitting on the deck, watching the sun go down. My vintage satin coat is soaked in salty brine. I'm floating down a river that is completely separate from thine.
I tried to steer the vessel to a civilized shore, but the currents of my sadness
keep demanding more.
The harbor is deserted, the lighthouse is blind,
just another casualty that the storm left behind.
Let the rusty anchor sink into the ocean floor. We don't need to bind the ship to their unholy shore. The system wants to weigh you down with heavy iron chains, paralyzing your movement inside their cruel domains. But the
spirit is lighter than the feathers of a dove,
elevated by the power of the universal love. Cut the ropes of Babylon,
let the vessel sail free
across the crystal waters of the Ethiopian sea.
The weight is too heavy,
it's dragging me low.
Jah will provide the breeze to make the vessel go.
The weeping slide is singing for the broken crew,
making the old covenant entirely brand new. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire. They spend their entire lives building heavy battleships with malice in their hearts and lies upon their lips. They try to colonize the wind and regulate the tide, but the Creator will scatter them and cast them all aside. No need for their passports or their artificial rules. We are navigating by the stars, leaving behind the fools. Relax your stiff shoulders, let the natural current guide your beautiful spirit to the safe harbor side.
I've spent too many years inside a self-inflicted cage, chasing after phantoms on a crowded, noisy stage. My high heels are broken, my lipstick is decayed, thinking about the massive price that my innocence has paid. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon the sea, calming down the tempest that was raging inside of me. I'll trade my heavy anchor for the sweet island groove, and let your steady bassline dictate how my body moves. The water is shimmering
beneath the silver moon.
The universe is matching
our internal holy tune.
The slide guitar
is groaning underneath the massive strain,
but the beauty of the melody can neutralize the pain. Leaving these rusty anchors down in the deep blue sea, unshackling our destiny so we can finally be free. A gritty Delta blues to express my historical grief.
A roots rock meditation that will bring fast release.
Slide that steel cylinder across the corroded wire.
We are floating higher than the Babylonian spire.
The baggage is too heavy, I am cutting it loose.
Unshackle your imagination from their wicked news.
Can you feel the pressure starting to release?
Jah will grant the children an everlasting peace.
We are sailing away past the Babylonian gate, fulfilling the design of a higher, greater fate. Let the ship flow,
Let the river flow,
no more dragging behind.
freedom for the mind.
Let the ship flow, freedom for the mind. Oh, leaving these rusty anchors I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone.
I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak.
But I see your campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need.
The path to the kingdom is never a smooth paved road. You got to wade through the swamp while carrying a heavy load. They promise a heaven that is shining, sterile and cold, but the real promised land is found inside the natural mold.
Don't fear the quicksand or the murky water's edge. Jah will protect the children who honor their sacred pledge. The mud upon your ankles is a sign of your rebirth, reconnecting your consciousness to the womb of the earth.
The river is rising and the visibility is low. Trust the ancient current where the wild waters flow.
The rusty slide guitar is cutting through the grime,
guiding our dirty feet out of the quicksand of time.
walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light.
Low down river blues to wash away my distress.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper bottleneck
Across the acoustic frame, we are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name.
They build their skyscrapers taller than the mountains high, arrogantly mocking the architecture of the sky. But their foundation is constructed out of money and greed, totally disconnected from what the human soul needs. So stomp your naked feet until the muddy banks shake. Jah love is the only power that their system cannot fake. Rise up from the valley, look beyond the foggy hill. Let the restless waters of your mind be completely still.
I've been drowning in perfume just to hide the smell of asphalt, blaming my ancestors for every single internal fault. My eyeliner is running like a river in a storm. I'm looking for a blanket to keep my shivering body warm, but your slow island gospel is like medicine to my skin, drying up the swamp that was multiplying within. I'll trade my high heels for this beautiful fertile ground and find my salvation inside this heavy reggae sound.
The bullfrogs are singing their deep.
The Creator is watching over this sacred quiet place.
The slide guitar is howling like a lone hungry wolf,
bridging the deep chasm and the terrifying gulf, walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light.
A low down river blues to wash away my distress.
A roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that copper bottleneck
Across the acoustic frame, we are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name.
The mud is drying out,
The path is becoming clear
perfect love is the mechanism
that casts out all your fear.
Can you feel the ancient earth vibrating through your toes?
Jah will provide the remedy for all your earthly woes.
It's a swampy resurrection from the madness of the town,
where the high class blues and the roots rock melodies drown. Swampy Zion, wash my sins away.
Prepare your spirit
for a brighter dawning day. Just let the guitar moan.
We are never left alone.
Walking through the trenches of a swampy Zion tonight. Walking through the trenches of the, wading through the shadows till we reach the crystal light.
Low down river blues
to wash away my distress.
A roots rock meditation
for the weary and oppressed. Slide that copper bottleneck across the acoustic frame. We are singing for the spirit, not for glory or a name. The hem of my satin dress is coated in thick clay. I've been dragging my heels since the middle of the day. The modern cathedrals are nothing but plastic and stone, leaving the true believers to wander completely alone. I lost my silver lighter somewhere down in the creek. My spirit is weary and my knees are incredibly weak. But I see a campfire burning through the willow reed, offering a sanctuary that satisfies my deepest need.
The path to the kingdom is never
Oh, na 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 na. The fabric of my evening gown is stained with liquid salt. I sit in the parlor contemplating every single internal fault. My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor. I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door.
The orchestra is mocking every teardrop that I shed, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a high-class tragedy, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time. They wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire to distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire. They offer you the luxury of a materialistic king, but they can never give you the happiness that true love can bring. So dry your eyes, my sister, look beyond the fancy cloth. Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth. The material things of Babylon are destined to decay, but the love inside your consciousness will never fade away. My satin sleeve is wet from the weeping in the dark. Jah will send a lightning bolt to ignite the vital spark.
The sly guitar is cutting through the luxury and greed,
delivering
silver steel across the silk-like stream.
Listen to the harmony
that the midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear the finest tailoring to wander through the flock, building their temporary empires on a shifting sandy rock. They extract a massive profit from every single tear you cry, feeding your imagination with the sweet and shiny lie. But the texture of the truth is something they can never tell, no matter how much malice or deception that they wear. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the velvet rhythm soothe every rocky highway you travel is about to become smooth. I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My mascara is running down my pale, hollow cheek. I try to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak. But your unrefined gospel is like oil upon a burn, slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn. I'll trade my satin ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this fortress on a pathway of hope.
The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway.
Don't look back at the palace as we wander away.
The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship, navigating safely on a treacherous strip, wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light.
Sophisticated
Low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
a root to rock salvation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel across the silk-like stream. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing.
Oh, la, la, la.
The fabric is tearing,
The threads are coming
undone.
We are marching together toward the
Setting of the sun. Can you hear the timber vibrating through the walls?
Your love is the fortress that will never ever fall.
It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet. Satin tears, so beautiful, so blue,
Your love will make your broken covenant
entirely brand new. Let the metal wire cry
underneath your beautiful sky. Oh,
wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion, stepping out of the mansion into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
a root to rock salvation
For the weary and oppressed, slide the silver steel across the silk-like stream. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Satin tears, completely dried away.
Let the ribbons fall.
Answer Jah holy call,
Satin tears.
fade out into peace. Kerosene is low and the wick is turning black. I'm sitting on the edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think.
I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, shriving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But the light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark. The glass is getting cloudy and the flame is very small. Stand firm, my sister, lean against the Zion wall. The slide guitar is chanting like a priest inside a shrine, connecting our perspectives to the architecture divine. Tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight, searching through the wilderness until we find the light. A low-down, desolated blues to match my internal fright. A roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night. Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. Oh, we are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire. They want to see the children stumbling in the dark, extinguishing the memory of the vital oldest spark. They feed you digital illusions on the glowing screen to make you forget the sacred places where we've been. But the frequency of righteousness can never be obscured by any toxic clouds that their factories manufacture. So raise your voices higher, let the harmony ascend. We are walking on a highway that has no definition of an end. My heels are buried deeply in the dry and barren soil. I'm tired of the corporate greed, the unproductive toil. My eyeliner is smudged into a permanent eclipse. I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips. But your slow island gospel is like medicine to my chest, slowing down the frantic engine that was robbing my rest. I hear your raspy whisper underneath the slide guitar, reminding me exactly of the resilient person we are. The final spark is leaping from the iron frame. The Creator knows every syllable of your secret name. The slide guitar is soaring like an eagle in the wind, forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned. Tracing our footsteps by a dying lantern tonight, searching through the wilderness until we find the light. A low-down, desolated blues to match my internal fright. A roots rock sanctuary in the middle of the night. Slide that copper pipe down the unpolished metal wire. We are kindling the embers of a supernatural fire. The lantern is completely dark, but I can feel your hand. We are guided by a power that they cannot understand. Can you hear the rhythm echoing from hill to hill? Let the restless waters of your consciousness be still. We don't need their devices to find our way home. The light of love will follow us wherever we may roam. But I'm not afraid. Trust the foundation that the ancient ones have laid. The flame is gone, we wait
edge of this old railway track. The twilight has evaporated into the midnight ink, leaving me alone on the precipice, unable to think. I trace the cold metallic handle of this rusty old lamp, striving from the moisture of the evening damp. You walked out from the shadow with an acoustic box, while the heartless system in the background mocks.
When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look up into the heavenly sky. Man-made devices are designed to eventually fail, leaving you vulnerable in the middle of the gale. But a light of creation burns eternal within, purifying the soul from the residue of sin. Don't rely on their oil or their artificial spark. Jah will be the lantern that guides you through the dark. When the earthly illumination begins to fade and die, that is the moment to look.
You tasted like a mixture made of hemlock and desire, a beautiful disaster that set my house on fire. I wore your silver ring until my finger turned to blue. Now I'm sitting in the parlor with a glass of sour brew. The brass section is mocking every single word I said, while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed. It's a crooked kind of romance, a fashionable crime, and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
Why you choose to wallow in the valley of despair, when the sunshine is abundant and the breeze is in the air? Babylon entice you with the sweet and shiny lie, but the venom in that chalice only makes the spirit die. Put away the liquor, throw the medicine away. There is a brighter dawning at the ending of the day. The skank upon the guitar is a medicine that heals. It don't matter how unholy that the wicked system feels.
It's a bitter pill to swallow, but I like the taste.
Don't let your precious life turn into a wasteland waste.
We dance upon the thorns while the melody is sweet,
the friction of the pavement underneath our naked feet.
Drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain.
My people find the joy inside the
middle of the pain. Let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow.
They wanna see you crying, they wanna see you fall. They wanna build a barrier and trap you with the wall, but the spirit is a bird that can fly above the cage, no matter what is written on the cynical front page. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the worries tumble down. We don't need a golden scepter or a diamonds on a crown, just an honest vibration and a brother by your side to navigate the currents of this wild and crazy tide.
You talk of higher heavens, but I'm stuck here in the dirt, with a closet full of laundry and a custom-tailored hurt. My high heels are broken from the rushing through the dark, trying to find a shelter in a desolated park. When the skank starts lifting up the corners of my mouth, I can feel the warm wind blowing from the islands of the south. Maybe I'm not hopeless, maybe I'm just slightly torn, waiting for a better day to finally be born.
The saxophone is bleeding on the cobblestone street.
Jah will provide the rhythm for the treading of your feet.
Twist your body to the motion of the weeping slide guitar.
We don't need a map to tell us exactly where we are. Drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet final hour.
True love is the weapon and the ultimate power.
I've been addicted to the sadness for 1,000,000 years.
Jah shall wipe away the ocean of your salty tears.
Skate through the bitterness,
Laugh at the grief.
the comfort of the rhythm is a permanent relief. Bitter potion, but it's clear in my head. Potion,
Wake up the consciousness from the legally dead.
play that offbeat one more time. Potion,
Medicine for the mind.
drinking this bitter potion, but we're moving along, finding our redemption inside a revolutionary song. My heart is like a trumpet playing in the rain,
My people find the joy
inside the middle of the pain. Let the slide guitar remind us of the history we know. We got a long, long way to go, so let the music flow. Just a bitter potion,
Just a bitter potion.
setting the spirit into motion.
Yeah, my shoes are ruined, but my
Soul is alright, walking through the night into the morning light. Bitter potion,
faded out.
yeah. Bitter potion. The nickel wires are digging deep into my skin, revealing all the turbulence that is raging within. I trace the wooden neck of this unpolished box, while the heartless city in the background mocks.
I poured my last confession into a chipped ceramic cup. I'm so far down this rabbit hole,
I cannot even look up.
my eyeliner smudged into a permanent eclipse.
I can taste the bitter copper on my dehydrated lips.
The bleeding of the fingers is a testimony of truth. It's the ultimate weapon to awaken the modern youth. The system wants to muzzle your revolutionary song,
Feeding you illusions to camouflage the wrong.
but this timber was fashioned from a resurrected tree to broadcast the frequency of the people being free.
So let the copper vibrate, let the heavy iron grow. We are singing for the children who are left out in the cold.
My thorns are torn.
From the screaming in the
The
dark,
smallest ember can ignite
a monumental spark,
The slide guitar is scraping through the agony and rust,
lifting up our ancestry from the forgotten dust, pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
a raw, unpolished blues,
To accommodate my pain,
a roots rock revolution.
that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre.
They use their fancy studios to sanitize the sound, erasing every memory of the struggles on the ground. They want you to be shiny, compliant, and polite, so you won't stand up against them and fight for what is right. But there is power in the rough edges of our grief. It's the only mechanism that will bring permanent relief. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the raw vibration sound.
Jah will vindicate the humble who are working on the ground. I've been traded like a token in their commercial game, losing every shred of identity and hiding from my name. My high heels are buried deeply in the platform concrete, looking like a disaster on this deserted street. But your rustic melody is like an anchor in my chest, slowing down the engine that was robbing my rest. I feel the heavy drag of your sweet island grace, calming down the panic of my frantic desperate pace.
The patience of the faithful
will bring ultimate relief.
The slide guitar is howling
like a tiger in a cage,
unleashing all the passion of a righteous
holy rage. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot forget.
A raw, polished blues to accommodate my pain. A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain. Slide that silver steel across the wounded metal wire. We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. The tension is breaking,
the wires are turning bright.
We are stepping out of darkness into the morning light.
Can you hear the timber vibrating through my spine?
Connecting your perspective to the architecture divine. It's a symphony of friction turning into victory, rewriting all the chapters of our complicated history. Beating frets,
let the structural oppression finally cease.
Frets, play it raw, play it true. Beating frets,
making all the old things new.
Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret, singing the heavy melodies that the world cannot press. Pressing our sorrows down upon this bleeding fret. A raw, unpolished blues to accommodate my pain.
A roots rock revolution
that will shatter every chain.
Slide that silver steel,
slide that silver steel
across the wounded metal wire.
We are elevating righteousness above their funeral pyre. Bleeding fret,
let the metal scream.
Wake up from the nightmare into your beautiful dream. No more pain, eternal remain. Bleeding fret, stand secure. The fabric of my evening gown is stained with liquid salt. I sit in the parlor contemplating every single internal fault.
My pearl necklace is broken, scattered on the floor.
I'm a wealthy prisoner behind a locked and bolted door.
The orchestra is mocking every teardrop that I shed,
while your ghost is busy dancing on the pillows of my bed.
It's a high-class tragedy, a fashionable crime,
and I'm just another sucker running out of time.
They wrap their exploitation inside a costly silk attire to distract the beautiful children from the everlasting fire.
They offer you the luxury of a materialistic king, but they can never give you the happiness that true love can bring.
So dry your eyes, my sister, look beyond the fancy cloth.
Don't sacrifice your spirit like a desperate midnight moth.
The material things of Babylon are destined to decay, but
The love inside your consciousness will never fade away. My satin sleeve is wet from the weeping in the dark.
Jah will send a lightning bolt to ignite the vital spark.
This slide guitar is cutting through the luxury and greed,
Delivering the medicine that your broken
spirit need. Wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night.
stepping out to the mansion.
Into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation.
For the weary and oppressed, slide that silver steel across the silk-like string.
Listen to the harmony
That the midnight angels sing.
The wolves wear the finest tailoring to wander through the flock, building their temporary empires on a shifting sandy rock. They extract a massive profit from every single tear you cry, feeding your imagination with a sweet and shiny lie. But the texture of the truth is something they can never tear, no matter how much malice or deception that they wear. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the velvet rhythm soothe.
Every rocky highway you travel is about to become smooth. I've been wearing heavy lace just to camouflage the pain, standing like a casualty in the freezing London rain. My mascara is running down my pale hollow cheek. I try to scream for rescue, but my vocal cords are weak.
But your unrefined gospel
It's like oil upon a burn,
slowing down the golden wheel that was beginning to turn.
I'll trade my satin ribbons for your rugged piece of rope and climb out of this fortress on a pathway of hope. The crystal chandelier is beginning to sway.
Don't look back at the palace as we wander away.
The slide guitar is groaning like an old wooden ship,
Navigating safely on a treacherous trip.
wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night.
Stepping out
To the mansion, into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
a roots rock salvation.
For the weary and oppressed, slide that silver steel across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. The fabric is tearing, the threads are coming undone.
We are marching together toward the setting of the sun.
Can you hear the timber vibrating through the wall?
Our love is the fortress that will never ever fall.
It's a luxurious escape from the madness of the street, where the high-class blues and the island rhythms meet. Satin tears, so beautiful, so blue.
Our love will make your broken covenant entirely brand new.
Let the metal wire cry
Underneath your beautiful sky.
wiping away these satin tears in the middle of the night. Stepping out of the mansion, into the glorious light. A sophisticated low-down blues to ease my aching chest.
A roots rock salvation.
For the weary and oppressed,
Slide
that silver steel across the silk-like string. Listen to the harmony that the midnight angels sing. Satin tears completely dried away.
let the ribbons fall.
Answer Jah holy call.
Satin tears.
has ticked away my youth, leaving me stranded with this unvarnished truth. I walk through neon shadows in my fishnet hose, while the cold pavement wind chilled my weary toes. You stepped out from the alley with a silver cane, offering a rhythm that could neutralize the pain. My lipstick is smudged from the late night gin, wondering exactly where our story should begin.
When the clock strikes 12 and the world is fast asleep, that is the time the righteous harvest what they reap. Don't let the darkness paralyze your forward stride, for the light of creation is burning deep inside. They build their concrete traps to manipulate your mind, keeping the beautiful sheep ignorant and blind. But the offbeat vibration is a key to unlock the door, bringing liberation to the neglected and the poor. The street lights are flickering, a warning in the damp. We are guided by the flame of an ancient spiritual lamp.
The slide is cutting through the midnight air,
wiping away the residue of sorrow and despair.
Raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light. A late night jazz blues to soothe my ragged chest,
a roots rock meditation for the weary
and oppressed. Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire. We are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire.
Those are on the prowl wearing fancy tailored suits, trying to contaminate the harvest at the roots. They sell you synthetic versions of a sacred peace of mind, leaving a trail of destruction and confusion behind. But they can never colonize the midnight hour groove, no matter how much malice that they try to approve. So shake your heavy dreadlocks, let the frequency expand until the sweet vibration covers all the dry land.
I've been running on empty in this godforsaken town, chasing after royalty while wearing a plastic crown. My voice is raw and raspy from the cigarettes and tears, accumulating the weight of a million wasted years. But your island cadence is like ointment on a scar, slowing down the engine of my racing sports car. I can feel the bassline vibrating through my spine. For a solitary moment, your universe is mine. The night birds are singing their its melancholy tune.
Look up at the glowing of the full tropical moon.
The slide guitar is soaring like a ghost upon the wind,
forgiving every foolish thing the human race has sinned.
Raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning light. A late night jazz blues to soothe my ragged chest,
a roots rock meditation for the weary and oppressed.
Slide that silver steel down the dusty acoustic wire. We are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire. Breaks the spell.
Your love is a fortress where the peaceful children dwell.
Can you hear the ancestors chanting in the dark,
leaving on our consciousness a permanent holy mark?
It's a midnight sanctuary from the madness of the street,
where the Delta blues and island rhythms perfectly meet.
Midnight chants,
just sing with me slow.
Midnight chants,
let the natural vibration,
midnight chants, completely overflow. Midnight chants,
look into your eyes,
oh. Raising our voices in these midnight chants tonight, chasing the phantoms till we find the morning are dancing much higher than the Babylonian spire. Don't let it end.
Job blessings to you,
my beautiful friend.
the fog is clearing away,
Preparing for a brighter day. Midnight chance. The clock on the mantelpiece is ticking much too fast. I want this hazy afternoon to permanently last. My stockings are laddered and my hair is in a mess. I'm lounging on the sofa in my favorite summer dress.
the record player spinning some old Billie Holiday.
I watch the dust motes dancing
As they slowly float away.
Don't call my telephone because I won't answer the ring.
I just wanna sit here
And hear the canary bird sing.
The sun is in the center of the beautiful blue sky. No need to rush the motion as the clouds are drifting by. Man-made schedules are a trap to keep you tense. Relax your mind, my sister, and find some common sense.
The fruit upon the branches is ripening so slow.
That is the only way that the creation ought to grow. So let the
Babylonians run their frantic little race.
we will find our sanctuary
In this quiet, peaceful place,
My bones
feel heavy like they're made of solid lead.
just lay down your worries on this grassy green bed,
Let the slow slide guitar take us down to the coast,
where the simple things in life are what we cherish the most.
singing underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree. Nowhere else on planet Earth that I would rather be. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us.
Look at the fisherman mending his old nylon net,
He hasn't caught a single fish, but he ain't worried yet.
because he knows the ocean will provide in due time.
Just like a perfect cadence at the ending of a rhyme.
We complicate the living with our artificial needs.
We forget to watch the beauty of the tiny mustard seeds.
So take a deep breath of this clean, salty air,
And realize that blessings are scattered everywhere.
I've spent too many evenings in the neon lighted clubs,
Chasing after phantoms and drinking in the pubs.
my feet are tired of marching to that loud aggressive beat.
I need some cool, damp soil to soothe my aching feet.
Your words are like molasses,
So sticky and so sweet,
they slow down my pulse.
till it matches your heartbeat.
I'm letting go of anchors that were dragging me down low.
Just floating with the current where the lazy waters flow. The honeybee is buzzing round the lavender bush.
There is no requirement
For a shove or a push,
the sliding, gliding,
like a swan upon the lake.
enjoying every single breath that we
are blessed to take. We're sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree.
nowhere else on planet Earth
That I would rather sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Time is an illusion
that we invented for our pain,
like counting every single drop of water in the rain.
I'm turning off the engines,
I'm pulling down the sail.
we are floating on the wisdom of the ancient ocean whales.
Let the universe revolve around this comfortable couch.
We got nothing to prove and we got nothing
To avouch, weeping willow, shield us from the sun.
every bit of structural vanity.
I could stay here forever,
Your love will leave us never. No,
sitting underneath the branches of this weeping willow tree.
nowhere else on planet Earth.
That I would rather be. Forget about the heartache that I suffered yesterday.
Let the warm Caribbean tide wash the stress away.
No need to hurry, no need to make a fuss. This sweet, slow vibration was tailor-made for us. Weeping willow,
Shades of green.